thought she was literally going to die and become a skeleton.
Yeah. See you in the next game.
Whenever that is.
You're just in time.
Yeah, right.
The summoning spell I began 2,000 years ago.
Well,
It's a long time.
Complete. You will now have the honor of becoming the first morsel for my lord, Ulyath. An appetizer for the
lot of food puns going on here.
shall provide.
You forget what it means to be human, Pious.
Oh!
The human race will never go quietly into the darkness.
What? Okay.
Eternal
As long as you
darkness?
have spent
Bro, he's been a
summoning
lich
your
for
lord,
thousands of
people
years.
have
Of course he
struggled
has.
against you. Now, thanks to their efforts,
The most she's
I
spoken in the whole game.
have
For
three of
real.
the ancient's
Mostly
essences.
it's been, Grandpa,
Now,
stop
Pious,
haunting me.
This is the end.
Come. Spirit bomb. Lend me your
The
power.
end, indeed. Oh, it's your... Okay, I thought it was going to launch right into this right away.
I got my hand here.
All right, just making sure.
I wouldn't have been able to attack, but sprint and run I had unlocked with my other
He's
hand.
casting a pelvis spell.
A spellvis, if you will.
How many thingies was it?
9.
Pargon.
Casting fabled 11 tier spell.
9 Pargons just summons Goku.
Oh no, he's got so many balls.
Look at the nuts.
God, the real spirit bomb was just Pargon the whole time.
This is like a Final Fantasy 14 cutscene.
A little bit, yeah.
It looks like a Final Fantasy 11 boss from Chains of Prometheus.
I mean, I guess with the like.
Also, that looks like I just skipped something in the cutscene. I haven't touched anything, to be clear.
Nope, they didn't finish that cutscene in time for release.
Shout out xel'lotath cameo.
Hey, it's our boy.
xel'lotath way cooler looking.
What that thing at the bottom of your body
Slightly
do?
surprising.
He's swanging. Oh.
A 5 tier spell.
You child. Bitch work. This is bitch work. Okay, so we are going to get to kick his ass.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
I don't know if I'd waste that on the like the little free shot defense that he's got, to be honest.
Okay.
Revolver might not be bad, but definitely don't waste the rifle. Oh, is he still protected? Oh, I think he just dispelled your...
Yeah, he got rid of your spell. He did not hurt you very much.
Do you
I
to
have the distinct feeling
Yeah, go
I
for
have
it.
to use the Gladius.
Oh, probably, actually.
Well,
Because he still has all of his little
I would
things.
say something enchanted at the very
yeah,
least.
Enchanted would probably be a smart call.
Bitch ass hoe.
And he's not going to give you a lot of...
We're just gonna see.
Oh, he didn't care for that.
Oof!
I think we slap him and then we go ha 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 ha.
I'm faster than you. What? What?
That hurt my sanity.
You
a
guys
lot.
play Chrono Trigger, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember a Skellington King in Chrono Trigger. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and say,
Where's
my?
what? He said he left us drinks. Where's the whiskey?
Oh yeah, fuck, we never got it.
I don't think he actually left us drinks. He left us a pickaxe.
Yeah. I think the idea was he was saying that so that if somebody found the letter...
They just think
They
it was
would think
that.
it's booze and not stuff in the safe or
Yeah.
something.
All right. I reckon.
7's a big ask.
We should have time. He hasn't been casting.
He's a dummy who ran up and decided to cast instead of doing anything useful.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh,
got it.
He is capable of melee combat.
I mean, he's got a big bone spike thing.
Yeah, but he's kind of been a bitch with it so far.
He's got his pelvis scepter.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think 5-point spells are probably a
Look, you
safer
act like
bet.
I want to bother changing anything that's on my spell list.
Negative. Donk.
Is 3 really it?
Oh? Oh?
Shouldn't these ghosts fight for me?
Sick.
Oh.
I was
Are
like,
we gonna one by one?
escape everyone. Yes. with the spirit of lady.
She does not have an inventory.
You gotta aim for it, I think. There you go. Yeah, I think the idea is that everyone is spiritually inhabiting Alex.
It was pretty dope that you still got the mana regen when you were in
Our boy Anthony.
Charlemagne!
Oh my god, it's fucking Tony! Get him, Tony!
Big swangin' Tony.
Smallest
Nice.
sword, biggest balls.
Man really has to get off those
Yo,
steroids.
I can't wait for Mike to be back. I really hope he's one of them.
Mike comes in
I
with
think
an
you do get
enchanted assault
everybody.
rifle.
What was this guy?
Hakeem.
That's Hakeem.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the
Or
guy-
Kasim? Fuck, I cannot remember.
The-
Oh yeah, he's got his big wind-up.
This is the simp to end all simps.
I didn't hit it fast enough with the team, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Alright, bye, Hakeem.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Space!
weird god standoff in space.
magic pixie dust.
And this, kids, is how a rainbow is made. This looks like it's gonna end with a Skittles taste the rainbow.
Yeah, this would be
Oh,
a
my
great
balls.
Skittles commercial. Vote for blue.
Okay,
or,
it was like music?
No pause, we're back in.
vote for blue or green Skittles now.
Yeah, fortunately, he's, like, at least for right now, he's
Who's
kind of a
next?
weenie, and he's not
It's
actually...
old man.
It's Benjamin Franklin Vampire Hunter.
There you go.
Yeah, I did
You,
not.
you got the thing. You got it up there.
I have to. Oh yeah, I have to hit it as Alex, and then I have to run and hit wherever it has shown up as the ghost.
Oh wait, that was not Benjamin Franklin Vampire Hunter. The first one.
It was Maximilian Roivas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Benjamin Franklin.
Wait, did he
Vampire
go
Hunter.
twice then?
No,
No.
because I didn't.
Oh, you
I
messed
didn't.
it up.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, why did they do him twice?
It's like a three-part
Oh,
thing.
brother cardio.
It's Brother
Yeah.
Cardio.
Because, yeah, Alex hits Augustus.
Which triggers that to be visible. Alex hits it. It turns her into a simp, and then.
Yeah, they're all
she-
simps.
I mean, they're all simps for the book. Oh, I did not hit it in
must have,
time with
yeah.
brother cardio. Apparently.
They're all Sims for Green God.
Here we go. Oh, looks like a 7-point spell coming from the other side there.
They seem to be pretty fine.
Is there a shield up? Doesn't look like it.
Up, brother
oh.
Travis.
Yeah. Architect Man.
Run, tanker, run.
Yeah. This is Bauhaus McGee.
I guess technically Mike is not part of the lineage.
I think that, well, no, he lived.
Oh, true.
He's literally alive as of tonight.
You know what?
Well-
Fucking Mike, carry on.
That's why you didn't get Indiana Jones, because he also was alive at the end, and you also didn't get
I think
the World War I soldier, because he also lived
Oh.
until at least right near the end.
Oh, the journalist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or sorry, yeah, journalist in World War I. Ooh, that was a squishy sound while you hit Ball Monster.
What's happening? Too late, asshole.
full spell
Where did he tele?
to the north.
Now he's got a shield that he's not using. That's actually very funny.
Except it's completely in my way.
That wasn't.
Yeah,
You
you're
literally
gonna-
walked around it to the right.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. You were standing north of it when he cast it. I think just fucking
Oh,
go
I
to
think
town
it's
on his
I
ass.
think it's go mode, baby.
Stairs.
Pius
Ooh.
Augustus.
There's
More
a,
like
that was a dispel.
there's a 3-hit combo.
Dias Suck Buttskus.
Right.
I think she's a little sleepy.
You gonna cast something or?
Nope. Nope. Just dramatically catching her breath before we go back to thrashing his face.
Maybe get out of there. It's gonna be a shield, I think. Oh no. Okay. Maybe that was just a magical attack.
It might have been another dispel.
Bummer for him, I didn't have any spells up.
Oh. Whoa! You just did like a kill shot.
Yeah, right through the where his gut would be if he wasn't
I think
bones.
down.
I'm gonna hit him in the face.
Yeah, he's doing some more dispel. It looks like.
Hey, Mantarok is our friend, not yours.
Oh, he's just casting sanity damage on you now. Sure is nice having an auto elemental sword here.
Yes.
Oh, that looked pretty good.
Oh, get fucked. Finish him. Get fucked, Pius Augustus.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I want Weird Eye to win or Space Jellyfish.
Yeah.
How does that work, though? Why is it going in other directions?
I think if they mutually suppress each other, it'll be fine.
They're not going to mutually do anything to each other.
Oops.
Rock, paper, scissors. One is more power. One overpowers the other.
Oh, yes. He's falling because space has gravity.
Well, I think the unfortunate truth is that we summoned an Ancientin still.
Yeah, it's not the best ending.
Mantarok, help!
You also didn't take 2,000 years to do it, technically.
The darkness.
Yeah, it took us 2 weeks.
She's also holding his
Actually, it
staff.
took a night.
Yes.
No.
Yes, hit him in the face.
My death is just the beginning.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck you.
I love the trope when heroes interrupt villains by hitting them in the face during
Yeah.
their speech.
For you see, when I
knocked out. The depths of
Fucking
my
stupid
evil
thing.
go
You
further
could
than
never understand. Not trying to.
Don't care. Murder.
Whoop. That was a stock sheep
What?
sound effect.
What have I done?
She's seen the future that she just caused.
I became a ghost.
Quickly, Alex! We must find this creature! It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
That was.
Ah, that's the
Yes.
ticket.
Thanks, John Lovitz.
Oh, that's all we needed?
I'm surprised that he doesn't, like, that Maximilian isn't on the elemental side to switch it to chattur'gha.
Sure.
Yeah, it was already red, I guess.
But it shouldn't have been. It was green.
Okay. Well, we wrapped that up pretty well, I guess.
Oh no, creepy grandpa.
It is finally over, my dear.
Nice to
The
meet
ancients'
you.
plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman.
And no one will ever
Your
believe
mother
the
and
stories
father
of
would
your
have been proud
heroism.
of you.
No one will ever
Just
believe.
as I am. I'm sorry it had to
No,
be
go.
like this.
Good luck
It's
sleeping
not
ever
quite the
again.
inheritance I had in mind for you.
Or you could
But
sell
there
the
was so
house. The
little
real estate
time.
market right
Yeah.
now is crazy.
Ain't
so
bad.
much to
Mansion,
do.
Rhode Island, you get a pretty penny for it.
Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
It's not waterfront, I'm sorry.
Whoop.
As I gazed up at the ancient I had brought into
now she
this
gets to
world
narrate.
stop Pius, my mistake was made clear. This ancient
Putting a
could
picture
lay
of the book
world to
inside the
ruin
book feels a
just
little-
as easily
Yeah.
as Pius's would have. And yet,
Like, I feel like the answer would have been
As
have it
quickly as it
open
began.
and then come to this and just close.
to think that once I could not see beyond the veil of reality, to see those who dwell behind. I was once a fool.
Pretty good ending monologue, too, of like,
Yeah.
of like, ooh, she might
I was
kind of not be
normal.
100% there after
Well,
after this
I
whole.
don't think she's okay.
Yeah.
What a perfect setup for Alex
Mantarok
being
symbol on
the
there, by the way.
future tutor to
Yeah.
the next game's protagonist.
So a couple. You've overcome the darkness that has prevailed for over 2 millennia. This accomplishment will begin a new era for humanity. Now, would you like to record this grand occasion in the pages of human history? Yes. So, a few things in memory of Ben Dyack.
Ah.
I believe the director of this game, that was his dad, and they kind of, got into all of this stuff together. So, yeah, Denis Dyack.
That makes sense.
So, a few things. One, there was one thing that, like, you could have been doing more with the Trapper dimension that I was hoping you would do just because of the comedy of it. So the Trappers, as you noticed, can trap random
I had
shit
the
in the
thought
dimension.
that I could just send more and more shit over to the Trapper dimension.
Yeah. So the maybe not obvious, but eventual realization that you would make doing that is, oh, but when I go to the trapper dimension, everything I send there is waiting for me, and you can't get rid of it just by trapping it. So you show up having gone, I've been trapping shit left and right, and it's like a whole army of three-headed dudes just like, yo, buddy.
Because you've been trapping enemies into the dimension.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like the corpse and the obelisk.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All the shit that you left there would be waiting for you there.
That's kind of clever. I like that.
I was hoping it might happen just to see, but the other one was, you very rarely saved at low sanity.
Mm-hmm.
There's a special thing that can happen. If you save at low sanity, there's a low chance, it doesn't happen very often, but there is occasionally a chance that when it says that it's saving your game, it instead shows text saying that it's deleting your save file.
Yeah, or like corrupted save file, you know, game crash
super,
kind of thing.
Super silly effect, but somehow I was kind of hoping it would happen. So for what it's worth, so the reason they give you that prompt at the end is, if you were to start a new game right now, because you have that save file, if you leave that save file as it is, you save into a new file for a second playthrough. When you play through as Pius Augustus in the first level, the blue
thing is
icon
gone, right?
is not there.
Aha.
So the
You
other
have now bound.
Well,
Blue
I think the whole idea is that you're supposed to play through
Ulyaoth.
once in each.
Yeah, so you get the other two are the only ones you can really do there. So when you play through after all three of those, I believe on the third one, I don't think you have to play a fourth time, but I believe on the third time through,
It was Jennifer Hale. Was it Alexandra Rivas?
it's either on the third time through or a fourth one where all of them are back. But essentially, at the very end, I believe they make a change where when you're setting up the summon, you are instead also allowed to choose Mantarok. Because now all three of the gods have been defeated, and Mantarok has the ability to win.
Yeah.
Because all the gods are dead.
Rise. Because, Mantarok had been suppressed by the other three gods and was dying.
Yep. There, I believe, is also a slight bonus that comes if you do the final battle. I think once all the gods have been defeated on your save files, do the final battle and defeat Pius Augustus without taking damage. I believe there is like a final little bonus thing that happens, which doesn't seem impossible.
No,
like you were doing pretty well in there,
if
but
I knew exactly what I was doing and I was trying to avoid it, and
yeah.
shield
You got
it and
hit
stuff.
well, especially
once
you had guns
at the beginning.
If you were enchanting your guns, you might have been able to just
Well,
deal
you
with
got
them.
hit once at the beginning when you didn't know he could actually swing his staff. And
Yeah.
that was the only time you got hit by that.
And then, also I got zapped once when I was just pumping shots.
You were at the
into
very
him to
beginning.
try it out.
Okay, yeah.
Before I was like, oh, nope, I just need to hit him with the Gladius.
Shigeru Miyamoto produced this.
That's one of the producers.
and Satoru Iwata as well.
Their names are on it.
Yep. As producers, not executive producers. With one of the last games Hiroshi Yamauchi had anything to do with either as executive producer.
Sure.
Because this was now like 2003, I think. But yeah, there we go. That is Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. I would love if this game got a remake. I would love if this game got a sequel. I'd be very curious how a sequel would work, considering it would need either new gods, mostly, that you could maybe make ways for the other gods to work, or it's an Eldritch thing. You could literally keep the same gods on a completely whole cloth new plot.
No, I think you could have like either the same gods or new, but like have Alexandra as mentor teacher kind of thing. It's a very easy like horror vignette setup that they could kind of transplant into anything, because they're just jumping around to like Forbidden Mayan temple, and then we had like Middle Eastern Persian ruins, and then we had like creepy forest thing.
The biggest trick with tying it in
abandoned temple.
The biggest trick with tying it in with the stuff that happened here is just that all of it does like funnel back into the specific plot that it ends with.
Well,
right?
the first thought I had was like, what is keeping these gods to only existing on this planet? What if the next game had 9 planets in different solar systems that also had the gods?
Sanity's Mars Requiem.
Yeah, well, and then instead of playing different characters throughout history, you played people from different planets at different levels of evolution. And
that city and the fucking Stargate ass like 9-point spell thing were quite obviously much higher tech than everything else around it. So like
There's some
they had a little
civilization.
bit of like the cosmic flavor right at the end.
Progenitor stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say
A little
maybe more in that kind of
space
realm.
horror Cthulhu than deep sea Cthulhu kind of thing is the angle they were going.
Yeah.
But I think it was overall. I think it was quite good, especially considering like if you think of it when it came out, you know.
Huge sleeper
GameCube
hit
game
in terms of like cult hit,
a
not
nin-
real hit.
A
but
game where it was very R-rated, and we're seeing a Nintendo fucking
the last
copyright at
thing,
the end.
and it's pulsing. That's not a weird effect going on. It is actually just
It is
pulsing
just-
on the screen now
yeah.
and
But overall, that was solid. I can understand why people loved it. I have a few complaints. That boss fight was trash can, but
then. There are
other
ways
than
they
that,
could have communicated what you were meant to
That's
do.
that's really what it is. It's
Yeah.
like not, oh, now that you have the blank, it's time to go blank, but just a little more communication.
Like they literally had this guardian speak to you in English to say,
Yes.
guns won't work,
Guns
and it's
won't
like
work.
Because I guarantee
But-
their QA testers were like, how do you beat this
Well, I
boss?
mean,
Yeah.
I pretty quickly figured out like, okay, magic attack thing.
Yeah.
But then the
They
whole
just
like
didn't give you time.
when the fuck can you
Yeah.
hit it with it was what started becoming the question of
Yeah.
like, is it only when it does this? I'm gonna go look up the fucking guide for that after.
No, I think the answer is exactly what the guide that
Yep.
we found said is you're meant to use like as it's wrapping up its thing, you're using your spell and it's meant to kind of cascade off of the enemies because it does chain lightning basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
And then-
internet said 7 at the first spawn, 5 at the second spawn, 3 at the third spawn. It's how much whether you figured that
knows?
out, who knows? But
That
the
was kind of
timing
butts,
is that.
but the rest of it was quite good.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I mean, I guess my last question to you, Dave, as the player before I render my thoughts, is like controls.
Yeah.
It was pretty solid.
Seemed like you had a good handle on it.
It wasn't tank controls like in fights. If I started fight, there was the occasional like I was trying to aim or lock onto something, and if there were like two things next to each other, like there was a trapper next to a big thing, I wanted to shoot the trapper and run by the big thing. It would have a little trouble locking onto the tiny
Sure.
guy because holding the aim button and moving the stick changes the body part you're aiming at. It doesn't change the target you're aiming at.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
kind of had to tap and try and cycle it. But honestly, the controls were like, they're solid. It was not Resident Evil tank
Yeah.
slow as shit. It was
Difficult
It
to
was a
handle.
little clunky, but it felt kind of more on the intentionally clunky side and designed that like if you're not going to be able to move instantly to get out of the corner, so don't put yourself in the corner in the first place.
Right.
So like
this might seem like a silly comparison, but like in a similar way to Dark Souls and those ones where like part of the design is the friction of what you're doing. It's like, all right, you're going to make your swing. You're committing to this now kind of thing.
Yeah,
And
well,
same way here, it's
the
like
FromSoft brand is it's intentionality.
Yeah.
Once you have to pick and choose. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna go in and quick attack and reaction it. It's like a lot more of I'm picking my moments and I'm deliberately.
this is the part where I'm going for the big
choosing
swing.
like
the right
okay,
approach.
I'm not running to the pack. I'm like, okay, I'm going to that dude to take his head off, and then I'll try and get that guy's arm and so on. But
I think it's a similar thing with this, where I think some of the friction is intentional, where it's like because it
Some
works
of
with
it.
horror.
definitely.
some of it was
know?
definitely
Yeah.
a little clunky.
Well, not
Sure. Oh,
everybody
yeah.
can be a kunoichi hyper wizard ninja that just cuts a head off every second. Like
Right.
but
The,
all in all, I think it succeeded quite well at the control. I never felt like the controls were really hampering anything.
and it looked like it from my opinion, or from my vantage point. And
Sometimes it felt a little clunky. Most of the time, it felt pretty slick.
So for my
I
commentary,
think if the Y button, as just a quick thing, I think if the Y button, instead of being a fifth quick spell, if it instead was like a
Switch target.
switch, I think that would
that would
change
have been-
things considerably.
That would have been an absolute game changer
Yes,
for
yeah.
dealing with big packs.
maybe a thin red line pointing from you to the character that you're targeting currently.
Sure. And like you tap and you kind of like lean a direction, it goes, oh, to the
Yeah.
left, got it.
Yeah. So for me, I didn't like put hands on it. I haven't played this before. As a pure observer, like the audience of this video on YouTube, I think a lot of you out there will agree. It was a compelling and interesting and new story. It wasn't
kind of
Vampire
bonkers for a
Lord.
GameCube game.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, even considering stuff today.
story-wise,
It was
I mean,
old
it's-
Scottish, but it wasn't basic Cthulhu. I want to say P.T. Barnum. What the fuck's his name?
you could
No,
No.
you're thinking of
You're thinking of Lovecraft,
Giger, the guy
probably,
who
or
does well as
Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's not
You're
a
thinking
basic.
of Giger, like the alien and stuff.
Yeah.
He's more of a visual dude.
Yeah, it wasn't basic Lovecraftian. It wasn't a tropic story. It wasn't. It was an interesting and new thing with kind of weird, creepy elements and fascinating horror
It was one of
stuff.
those, millennia-long plan. Whoever's running the counter plan also has to be working on it for generations of time, kind of thing.
Yeah,
You could novelize
fascinating
this,
vehicle.
I think you could absolutely turn this literally into a book of 12 or 24 whatever the fuck, and it would.
And
you would
not
need to
change-
adapt stuff, but you could really keep
but
it pretty fucking close.
Don't change the chronological ordering of how
each
they
chapter
show
in the
it,
order
like-
that this did it.
Alex dealing with things.
The only
in
thing
the
I'd want them
present
to do
day.
in the book is like, I don't know, maybe rewrite Mike to be around from the beginning.
Yeah. Turns out Mike is Alex's
Or-
boyfriend,
or
and
just like-
they work together at the
Baby, I
firehouse.
heard from the one policeman in Rhode Island that you're alone in a haunted mansion.
Yeah,
We never
why
saw the
did
one
you go to
policeman
Rhode
again.
Island?
That's a shame.
Yeah, well,
I'm bringing
Came back
my
from
axe.
the shitter. What'd I miss?
Yeah.
wait, I forgot to tell you about the
Oh, you got it? You figured that out?
Sorry,
Okay.
babe. I locked myself in the car. What? Skeletons?
Did you know keys can lock doors from the inside too?
I kind of wanted Augustus to be the policeman.
That
At
would have
the
been an interesting twist.
Yes.
That he was kind of aware from the beginning and physically there.
If he had taken on more disguises throughout, instead of most of the time he just showed up and went, "What up, motherfucker? I'm Augustus."
Yeah.
It
is
had
interesting.
no need for disguises. He just showed up.
It is interesting that sometimes he disguised himself and other times they're like, I'm above this.
Yeah,
you
I'm the skeleton king.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Though I guess as the plan
it would have
moved
been
forward,
fun to have the same way we changed forms at the end as we were hitting him, to have him cycle uncontrollably through his forms.
that'd have been cool.
He was Augustus. He's Skeleton
And
King.
if that
Because,
had
like,
happened,
he's
one of them could have been the Rhode Island policeman.
as time moved forward, he did the disguising less and less.
Yeah.
He seemed to be more focused on
I
finishing
imagine
the spell.
lore-wise would be, he got more powerful and closer to
more powerful
completion,
minions
and so
that could go out and
started
do it
giving
instead.
less of a fuck.
Yeah.
So sort of to condense my point and finish off my thought before Rick, you have the floor for the final because the second time playthrough and you close it out. Fascinating story. I was interested in this game. I feel like for the same reason that a lot of the viewers may have stuck around this far, that it was an interesting story. The gameplay was good. The puzzles were satisfying enough. It was a little too arcane at points, but it was arcane enough to keep interest. All in all, I understand why this is a cult classic just from an observer's perspective.
Yeah, I would say that what worked against this game the most in the end is just that the GameCube. The GameCube really suffered in a lot of ways for having a ton of really good games, but the system itself just could not sell for the life of it.
Yeah.
And it did okay sales-wise, but this is the PS2 era.
Yes.
This was PS2 and Xbox and original Xbox era where they just completely dominated.
If this
PS2
game
and
had come
Xbox.
out on a different system,
There would
could've
be
been-
there'd be 5 games a remake and a movie by now.
Especially in America.
Yeah.
PS2 and Xbox just had
Easy.
the lock.
Yep, Xbox in particular, I think,
mean,
would have
especially
really dug in
Nintendo
there.
was the game system for younger folks at that time.
Yeah,
when
so it was a tough sell.
That's
on
how.
the,
That's
on the
very much
system.
how PlayStation and Microsoft tried to set themselves aside. Is having the more mature titles and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I believe
I got
this
a
was,
GameCube because of Melee.
Yep.
I believe
was
this.
it.
So did many.
If I recall correctly, this was the first M-rated game, at least released on the GameCube, maybe on any Nintendo console, discounting Mortal Kombat, which technically
Dated the ESRB.
They're the reason the ESRB existed in the first place.
Made the M rating, in fact, yeah.
But yeah, first M-rated game on the GameCube. Maybe, I don't think the only one. I think there was 1 or 2 others, but yeah, no, I think the GameCube has just the most amazing games a lot of the time. They really shouldn't have been buried as much as they were, and this one is even more hidden than that because it's so tonally different from what you're expecting off the GameCube.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would say Again, I hope we get a remaster or remake someday, preferably. I think a remaster is fine, but a remake would be better.
We'll see in
There are
2033.
there are definitive quality of life adjustments that could and should be made. I would love to see a sequel. And
or even just use the concept again.
honestly,
Yeah.
this is not a promise of any sort, but just as a spitball thing, this would be something that I think would be kind of fun to come back to in like 4 or 5 years. Give
And do another run?
for old time space. Yeah, we can
Yes,
keep the
and
save file. We can play
Send
another
it around
file
again.
Sure.
Who knows? Over the
Make
course of
someone
a
else
decade,
who hasn't played it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, so that was the original
Oh,
idea.
yeah,
Was
so
it was
you get Ulyath. I can take.
'Cause that was the idea of the whole reason that this came up was
yeah,
Rick
the
and I were-
original intent was
Rick and I were
like
talking about this game, and it came out that Jeff and I had never played it or
Yep.
seen hide nor hair of it.
and I was
Rick
like,
was
sick. Jeff and Dave can come do
yeah,
one.
exactly.
John and Dustin can come and do one.
and I'll finish it off.
You know, like we can have different people doing it each time or something. But I don't know how realistic that is, just in terms of coordination.
Just in
but-
terms of it is some effort.
It was thick and perfect for a single play.
yeah.
Let's
So I'm
give
saying,
it
like,
some
hell,
years
over the
before
course
we
of a
go forward.
decade, maybe this is a thing we occasionally
We'll give it
revisit
time,
to bring it
yeah.
back. Because I'm sure if we did that, we would have some interesting new things to say about it.
Sure.
Especially looking back on this Let's Play. Shout out to, I don't know, 2029-ish, 2020 or 2030-ish us, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well,
Again, no promises, just, fun thought.
to close it out, Rick. That was a good suggestion.
yeah.
I'm glad you guys liked it.
I liked it
I'm
too.
glad
I
you
really
mentioned
tried.
it. I'm glad that I was like, all right, next weekend.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you picked up the controller right away. I enjoyed. I probably would have enjoyed playing too, but I enjoyed watching you play it. So it's a good call. It was a good one.
I tried really hard not to oversell the shit out of it, and I was trying to
No,
rein it in,
no,
and
it's
I
pretty good.
Sold
so
it just the right way.
nice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it too.
Thank you very much
It's been
for
a hell
watching.
of a ride.
Yeah.
And if we ever play this again, we'll have the fucking brightness settings fixed in both the
Dialed
game
in
and
from
the
the
editing
get-go, yeah.
ahead of time.
See you in 6 years when we're playing on the Switch 5.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
All right.
See you laters.
Bye.
Bye bye.